Get him.
Oh, here we go, man.
Get up in here, man.
What?
I gotta show you something.
Sick of
Doing
this.
some research
I'm gonna stop going to this 7-Eleven so I can get.
on YouTube,
What the hell is this?
and I found this device, right? Called a transcranial
Oh my God. Have you been using it?
discretion brain advice or something like that, but it stimulates your brain.
Oh God.
You didn't hear about this?
No, I didn't hear about. Well, I heard about it in movies where people was getting towed up, nose running. That's
No,
why
it's-
your nose always running. You in here messing up your brain patterns.
That's probably true
You
too.
drooling out here.
That's true, but look, this is supposed to stimulate your brain
Oh my God.
in a way to where I can focus and be smarter.
Where did you get this from?
Look, I paid only $110
Come on, man.
for this brain
You
stimulator.
paid $100 and something for something
Only!
supposed to zap into your brain, and it's that cheap? This is your brain, dog.
So?
It shouldn't be $110 for brain work.
Look, I'm
And
gonna
you
try.
doing it yourself? Oh,
I'm
Lord.
gonna try it real quick.
All right, first of all, before you just make yourself mentally disabled, why do you have me in here? Take that off. How many times have you used that?
I mean, carry the 5.
Oh my God, man.
But here's the thing. I've been doing research on YouTube, right? Brain hacking.
Is that what you've been doing? Brain hacking?
Brain hacking, man. Do you think it's real? They're saying a lot of people, especially in that, and maybe even that 1%, like rich people and people in Silicon Valley are using these things to enhance their brains, giving themselves an unfair advantage. It's like steroids for the brain. So it's like, you got the athletes out there getting taken steroids, being able to hit harder. But these guys are able to be smarter by brain hacking themselves.
Okay, so what, are they zapping their brain to get more focus? Like, yeah, is it like Limitless? What was that movie where he was taking the pill?
Bradley Cooper?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Limitless, yeah. It starts off as like there's different levels to it. There's levels to this, right? Like right now, like pretty much like every college kid is taking like Adderall or Ritalin.
Every college kid?
Damn, like a lot of college kids are taking that to stay focused to study.
Really?
Yeah. So that's that's probably like the level that
Maybe that's
most
why I
people,
failed.
most people can get it at. You know what I'm saying? That's the easy way to get it, so they can focus, get their finals locked in, get their grades, they straight A's, so they become workers in Silicon Valley and go to probably another step that is brain hacking.
Oh, yeah, it's creepy, man. Are people getting hooked on this stuff?
Oh, on people on Ritalin, yeah. Just imagine if like you're able to stay focused and get stuff done, and whenever you need to get some stuff done, you just knock that back.
What's the side effect? Well, like, what's the drawback?
The side effects is that it's unhealthy.
Well, I kind of figured that, but
I mean, something like heart attacks, like you can have a heart attack or something like that. It's like thinning out the blood. It's just not good for you, no matter what. Anything that messes with your heart, you shouldn't be even messing with. That's that level, man. But you got other people doing nootropic drugs.
What the hell
That's
is that?
like non-prescriptive prescription stuff that you can buy like online. That's even more dangerous. When you can
buying online like
Yeah.
what you did with this little device?
But see, this is something that's real and like technology you hook up to the brain. It's not like you put something in your body. I put it on my body. That's different.
What happens if you sizzle your brain cells like turkey bacon and you just lay it out in this tent drooling? And
Turkey
peeing on
bacon
yourself?
don't taste too bad.
But your brain is, never mind, dog. Keep going.
Look, man, I took one before. All right,
Of course
don't tell nobody.
Because you're buying contraptions.
I needed to focus on keeping this tent up. I took one before, and it was called Optimind, right? And I ain't gonna lie, it worked.
So you was focused on YouTube.
I was focused. Let me tell you something. This damn tent was perfect. No wrinkles anywhere.
Okay.
But I will say is, it did make me angry. I was stomping around this tent. I broke it a few times. I had to go get some new parts for it. I done kicked it over.
Did you get complaints from the neighbors that live underneath you?
Yes, I did. And I thought actually about buying real shelter, by buying a house. That's how mad I was. I was like, screw this tent!
I need you angry more often. You need a house.
But that's the thing. So it does work, but it makes you angry. So just imagine like a society of rich billionaires. They're able to get stuff done and get focused and get their money, but now these motherfuckers are angry as hell at all times. That's scary. That's a scary life to live in, man. Now they're angry. So what happens when they're angry? They just want to kill people for no reason. You know what? On this drug, I'm angry now. Thousands gonna die today. That's how billionaires sound to me.
So now they got strength. So you scared it's gonna be some Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde
No, not
type
strength in
stuff.
like killing you, like as in making you stronger, but as in like doing some conniving stuff. When you're a billionaire, you can get stuff done. You can pay. I mean, when you're a billionaire, you can probably even pay assassins just to kill people. Like, you know, let's start my own little terrorist attack. You got billions of dollars. You can do stuff.
So we out here working hard but pissed off.
Exactly.
That's not too bad. But the road rage is gonna be epic. The road rage, when you just focus, and then you get out the car, fight each other, it could be
mad accidents.
Everybody
man.
Fighting on the freeway, man. If everybody's angry,
and except you, because you ain't gonna be taking it.
I'm not gonna take it.
You gonna be on it. Oh, they fighting. Let me pull the phone out.
Yeah, 'cause my focus is my lack of focus is what's gotten me here today. If I was focused on one thing, be like, man, Tony just be in one lane all the time. I'm all over the place.
But my focus and my little zapper right here has got me here today.
Your brain damage.
So there's even another level to this, man. You ever heard of microdosing?
No.
Microdosing is like, it's like small amounts of LSD and acid, or mushrooms or acid. And it's like, instead of taking acid or mushrooms where your brain just crossfires across everywhere and you start to trip out and have these big trips, you take these small doses and it's able to let you focus.
Really?
Yeah, and that's the crazy part about it. There's already an article saying that a lot of people in Silicon Valley are using some type of like brain hacking, whether it's Adderall or whether it's neurotropic, whether it's microdosing. They're using some type of drug to stay ahead of the curve, to be ahead of everybody.
So how do these drugs help you focus on a particular thing, though? That's what I always has me wondering.
It just helps you focus in general. So if let's say, like as you as a comedian, if you're so scatterbrained you can't write jokes, you take one of these drugs, it helps you focus on writing jokes. So it's not that you don't take like Adderall and it's like, this helps me focus only on the technology. It's not like that. It's like whatever you're trying to focus on it just narrows your focus down to whatever you're trying to focus on.
That'd be funny if it made you focus on whatever it was that day. Like now I'm focused on airplanes.
You just sitting there.
I'm looking up the airline information.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't want this information, but I can't stop. Like library books. Librarians.
You straight focus on
it's
that.
All random. Just all random.
You focus
Basket weaving.
You focus on ironing all day. Now you just iron for hours and you just iron like all your clothes. Exactly. Oh, this is crazy. The crease. My crease game is just.
I ironed my whole closet.
That starch on there.
Dirty clothes got ironed before I even washed them.
Exactly. But that's the thing. So there's different levels, and I think that's where it's probably getting to some people kind of scary. But it also gives these people an advantage. Because if you don't take some of these and you're in a classroom, right?
Yeah.
And these other kids are taking these, now you're falling behind. Now these guys are straight A students because they were to focus on this test, getting 98s, 200s, and you out here getting 70s. Like, I was a 70 type of student.
Me too, man.
I was a 70 ass student.
But I was organic though, man. I wasn't,
I was organic also.
Yeah.
But I'm saying I was a 70s ass student. I fell behind because all the other kids was on Adderall getting 95s and they were messing up the curve. I was a curve kid.
Adderall in your class?
I didn't take Adderall when I was younger.
No,
I did.
You think other kids in your class did?
Yeah, absolutely. And then those are the kids I hated because they mess up the curve. Because when you're a 70s student, you hope for that curve because now a 70 is a B. When you sitting there taking Adderall and getting 99s, now that's the curve and I barely pass, or I get a 65 and that's not a C anymore. It's a D or whatever like that.
This is all about your schooling, man. That's why you digging into this, huh?
No, it's all about like just people like other people that are higher up and billionaires able to focus. Is it giving them an unfair advantage? Like if you're not taking it right, you're at a certain level financially. But these guys are taking it, and that's why they're able to become billionaires, get their kids to become billionaires, or even stay billionaires. You're not at the same level as them. You can't focus. There's nobody that's not focused that's higher up financially. Diddy, what do you always say? You gotta stay focused. You gotta be focused out here. Diddy's in that top tier. I'm not as focused as Diddy.
Right, me neither.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I live in a goddamn tent.
Well, you living in a tent because you want to.
Well, that's
You're
true.
not even trying to get no apartment.
Yeah, people probably think I'm broke and I'm not.
Yeah. Where you getting your money from?
How you know I don't own that 7-Eleven?
I don't think you do.
You never know.
I'm gonna ask. So what do you care about what they doing using for Silicon Valley stuff? What do you care about that?
I mean, have you seen Silicon Valley?
No.
Do you see us? in Silicon Valley?
I don't know who's there. I don't. Pay
It ain't
attention to
black
Silicon
people in Silicon Valley. We ain't taking these drugs. We're at a disadvantage.
Oh, so you saying we need to be on these drugs?
No, I'm just saying that them taking those drugs are putting us at a disadvantage. Silicon Valley, mostly what, maybe like white and Asians and stuff like that. They out there focused and taking this stuff, and we're not.
Do you know black people that are taking this stuff?
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know any black people. I'm the only black person I knew that have taken it once. I don't know any other black people that take this stuff to stay focused.
It sounds like you trying to tell us to take it.
No, I don't want us to take it. You know, I would never want to put our people to take something to where it's like messing up our brains and killing us and giving us heart attacks. What I'm saying is that those people that are taking it
So
know that they
cheating.
have the advantage. They're cheating out
They
there.
got the game hacked.
Exactly.
But
They got the cheat code.
It's like when we played Contra, you know, they got the 30 men, we still got the 3 men.
Exactly.
Crazy.
You know
Stop.
what? You know what? I think let's have you try this real
Oh
quick.
man, hell, man. All right, I'm out of here. I ain't putting that on. Are you crazy? I need you to send that back, please. You got the receipt?
Look, anyways, what do you guys think, huh? Do y'all think neurohacking is like a bad thing or a good thing? Do you think people are at a disadvantage out here in these streets? I think so, especially as black people, man. We ain't doing this stuff, so we're at a huge disadvantage. So leave a comment in the section below and tell me, have you even tried Adderall? Have you tried any of these things that I said earlier? And do you feel like it gave you an advantage? Do you feel like it helps you focus more? Let us know. Come on, let's put the goddamn thing
I'm not
real
putting
quick.
that on.
Let's put it on real
Hey,
quick, man.
Listen, I see why you talk to imaginary people now, because of this. It's been frying your brain, man. I'm out of here, man.